Insurance, as far as insurance is concerned, a builder is required, and I'm talking about a builder because you're talking about construction here. They're required to have a homeowner's warranty insurance. What that homeowner's warranty insurance is basically an insurance for the client of the building contractor. If the builder was to go belly up for some reason during the construction or runs out of funds during the construction and cannot continue construction, the client is actually covered by that insurance. Or if they build something wrong and there are major defects in what they built and that has to be rectified, they're covered by the client. Actually, client as in us or you are covered by the homeowner's warranty insurance. Management liability insurance is basically for the builder. If there's a lapse in the way they are managing, or something happens, and they've got to pay a fine, or WorkSafe takes them to court, all those costs can be covered by the management liability insurance. My construction company has that insurance. We wouldn't work without it. And that covers your public liability insurance as well. Contract works is basically to make sure that everybody that we employ, they are covered as well. There are two insurance bodies in Victoria. Basically, VMIA is a government agency, but all their assessments that qualify whether or not an insurance can be renewed for a builder are done via QBE, which is another insurance company. QBE is not the underwriter. The underwriter is VMIA. Extra resources, if you want to find out, this has been a very comprehensive module, and I've actually purposely made smaller, shorter videos so we can absorb this information in bite size. But if you do want to find out about more resources, there's consumer.vic.gov, and they talk about accommodation and renovation checklists. I'll just open them so you can have a look at them. And if you want, there's a checklist that I'm including. It is not my checklist. I do not like to reproduce something that's already available outside and is just as good. So if you wanted a checklist, I have included this checklist, but it is not my checklist. It comes from Consumer Affairs Victoria, and it's a pretty comprehensive checklist that explain you what are prime cost items, that they explain you provision sum items. They talk about major domestic building contract checklist, the things that need to be there. And whether you go through this or whether you go through the video, it's up to you. But these are some sites that you can look at. Another site that I've got is this site here, and I've given the link and the links available over here that you can go and have a look at. And that also talks about warranties under building law, domestic building insurance. Look, this information is all out there. It's not something I have invented, but it is important that you go through that information, and that's why I do not like to reproduce someone else's information or information that's already available easily. All you have to do is read through it. But I have read through a lot of this kind of information, and I'm only giving you resources that I think have good quality information. So read through these details. It has everything that you need to know from Consumer Affairs, basically. That marks the end of our construction module.